Today's horoscope, Gemini March 20th, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Today's energies make it natural and rewarding to plan or dream regarding your career or long-term goals. Making peace with the past helps you clarify your ambitions. Your dreams, imagination, and ideals are coming to the foreground. This yearly conjunction inspires you to dream big, but while it's been occurring in your sector of responsibilities and life calling for many years, this is the last time it does before Neptune moves on. As such, it's a powerful time to digest its lessons and connect with your intuition about your path. This alignment has a way of illuminating your loftier goals. It favors fantasy and creativity but not necessarily attention to detail. If you crave some inspiration now, you might consider this a time for incorporating alternative or creative methods or elements into what you do. Spiritual longing or aspects of your goals or career that fail to satisfy could magnify, since this transit spotlights areas where we may be ignoring our needs for a sense of a higher purpose, spirituality, and imagination. If so, then it's time to make a new plan to address these needs and desires. For thousands of years, people have looked to the stars. Astrology is a very complex philosophy, but by knowing some of the basics, you can learn a lot about yourself. For instance, by knowing one's planetary ruler, you are able to glean wisdom about how each zodiac sign pursues romance. You are ruled by Mercury, meaning that in love and relationships, you function best when there is an intellectual rapport between you that stimulates your inherent curiosity about life and the world. If you are not stimulated on a mental level, the romance will unlikely keep you tied for too long. Embrace these energies now. Clarify what you want to do. Be concise about the kind of career path you aspire to have when the Sun in Pisces conjuncts Neptune in Pisces. It is time to let yourself dream big about what you can do and become a professional. There are limitless possibilities for what you could make of your career path. Gather your courage to move forward. Taking the first step will help you feel hopeful for what could come down the road, especially if you are pursuing a dream job or a spiritual purpose in your career path. Today's planetary alignment is there to encourage you in your pursuit of truth. This is like the Hollywood starlet carrying out the director's wishes with perfection and grace, creating something sublime. In other words, act out your fantasies. Remember that in order to do this successfully, you must plan. A great thing to plan is the meals you will eat in a week. Plan all of them, or up to 5 days' worth, at the start of each week. You will reap enormous benefits, physically, emotionally, and financially. This day's essence may see you meeting a new friend. People tend to feel comfortable around you even if they are very different than you. That's because you accept and appreciate that everyone is different. This is a rare and special quality. Not everyone is as open-minded as you are. Plan to do something with your new friend, or hang out with another special person. There'll be no lack of people interested in spending some time with you. Just having the moon in your work sector in the heart of the working week is an advantage, and especially during the sun's last full day in your career sector. Yet both are part of a much wider network, connecting with planets that will stay on after they are gone. For the sun, it is the last alignment with Neptune, the planet of hopes and dreams in your career sector again in our lifetime, while for the moon is it a friendly aspect to Saturn there and to Mars in your income sector. Right now things are in a good place, but there are even bigger developments ahead. Ahead of the moon's return to your relationship sector tomorrow, the asteroid Juno, the queen of commitment, has come to a standstill ahead of her retrograde turn here tomorrow. With the moon due to return just a few hours after Juno's retrograde turn, and with Venus and Mercury, the planets of love and communication, already in retrograde motion, today brings a chance to pause. Daily Planetary Overview. What seems just out of reach for you right now? As the Sun aligns with Neptune in Pisces, you may find yourself swept up in a dreamy, almost magical haze where everything appears brighter, softer, and filled with endless possibilities. There's a certain beauty in this energy. It allows you to embrace optimism, to see the world through an imaginative and hopeful lens. You might feel as if you're floating through life, basking in a sense of joy and inspiration, where nothing seems impossible. But with Neptune's influence, there is always the risk of illusion, of seeing only what you want to see rather than what is truly there. It's wonderful to believe in the best possible outcomes, but don't forget to ground yourself in reality every now and then. Take off those rose-colored glasses long enough to assess your situation with clarity and wisdom. Thankfully, your sharp intellect and natural ability to see through complexities will help guide you. While the dreamy energy of Neptune may tempt you to get lost in fantasy, your practical mind knows how to filter through the noise, ensuring that you don't get swept away by wishful thinking. This balance between optimism and realism is what will allow you to make the most of today's energy. Instead of blindly trusting in luck, use this time to gather information, think critically, and take calculated steps toward your goals. Those around you appreciate your insight, your wit, and your ability to turn even the most complex matters into something understandable. This is also an excellent time to connect with new people, engage in deep and meaningful conversations, and expand your social circle. Your natural charm and conversational skills make you someone others want to talk to, so don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone and make new connections. One of your greatest strengths right now is your ability to make sense of complicated issues. If you've been struggling with a difficult problem or trying to figure out the next steps in your journey, trust in your ability to untangle the knots and find a clear path forward. Your perceptive mind is a gift. Use it to assess your situation, plan for the future, and create opportunities for growth. Your welcoming attitude also makes it easier for you to form new connections, and you may find yourself meeting people who share your interests and ambitions. A new partnership, whether personal or professional, could emerge from these interactions, offering exciting possibilities for collaboration and mutual growth. On the financial front, be cautious. Tempting opportunities may arise, appearing to be risk-free or promising quick rewards. But Neptune's influence suggests that all may not be as it seems. Take your time before making any commitments, and read the fine print before agreeing to anything. What seems like a golden opportunity now could reveal unexpected complications later. Trust your instincts, and if something feels off, don't ignore that inner warning. Finally, pay attention to your well-being. Your body is always sending signals, and right now, it may be telling you that stress is taking a toll. You might notice yourself feeling more fatigued than usual, struggling to focus, or experiencing tension in your body. Rather than pushing through and ignoring these signs, take steps to care for yourself. Build short periods of rest into your day, even if it's just a few minutes of deep breathing or stretching. Avoid forcing yourself into intense exercise or activities that add to your stress. Instead, find ways to recharge your energy in a way that feels right for you. Creating moments of calm within your routine will not only benefit your health but also enhance your overall sense of clarity and balance. As you move through the day, take a moment to reflect. Are you seeing things as they truly are, or are you caught in an illusion? Are you balancing optimism with realism, or are you allowing yourself to be led by wishful thinking? Are you pushing too hard, or are you allowing yourself the rest and reflection you need? By being mindful of these questions, you can navigate today's energy with wisdom and grace. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Have you been feeling extra hopeful or a little lost in daydreams? Have you noticed unexpected twists and turns in your personal life? How do you find balance between optimism and reality? Share your thoughts in the comments, and let's support each other in this journey of growth and self-discovery.